our study, we analyzed the tactics used by university public relations professionals and the amount of credibility they perceive their publics to have towards their institution. We used an online survey to gather our data, and the rationale behind obtaining our data is to make the public aware of the influence reputation management has on shaping institutions' credibility. Reputation is the collective judgments by outsiders of an organization's actions and achievements. Previous reputation management studies have focused on corporations, businesses, and healthcare facilities, but little research has focused on public relations professionals at colleges and universities.
Since reputation management has primarily been studied within the corporate sphere, research has begun looking at higher education as a resource to further explore the concept, because universities and colleges rely on their reputations to attract resources. Currently, studies in this area have found that institutions' reputations are influenced by the way they fulfill social expectations, build relationships with their local communities, and generate positive media coverage. Although these studies have established links between the factors that lead to stronger reputations, no research has yet attempted to explore reputation management as it is implemented by public relations practitioners in higher education.
To answer our research questions, we chose an online survey method using SurveyMonkey.com. We adapted our instrument from a previous study conducted on reputation management in the top 1,000 companies in the U.S. and the United Kingdom.
We collected our sample using collegeboard.com to generate lists of all the public and private colleges in the 17 states included in our sample. From there, we searched every institution's website for the appropriate public relations-related contacts and email addresses. If none were found, we called the institution and asked for the information. About 2,425 email invitations were sent, resulting in a response rate of about 20%.
Our first research question asked, does credibility differ based on whether the organization has a single person responsible for reputation management?
We performed an independent samples t-test to determine if there was a statistically significant difference. Results show there was not.
The reason that small and large departments may not differ significantly is because smaller schools have smaller publics and thus don't need as many public relations practitioners. In some situations, one person may be even able to handle all of the public relation responsibilities for a school.
Our second research question asked, does budget influence the reputation management factors?
We performed a one-way ANOVA comparing reputation management based on how much the institution spent on public relations. Institutions with a budget of $100,000 or higher had a higher perceived quality of education than institutions with budgets below $25,000.
The specifics of the quality factor are quality of education, innovation of education, and skills of faculty and staff. Schools that spend more money on reputation management in order to ensure the quality get a higher return on investment by receiving additional funding and higher enrollment. We did, however, find that budget does not influence the funds directed towards alumni involvement. This could be because some community colleges don't need as strong of an alumni relations department, and some larger schools have specialized departments specifically for alumni that's apart from the actual public relations department.
Our last and final research question asked, do reputation management factors correlate with one another?
We ran a correlation between the factors quality and students and learning and faculty. Results indicated a weak positive relationship.
We thought that there should be a strong positive relationship between the two factors, but we might have had something that skewed the results. In the factor on student education, a statement, the involvement of faculty and staff is an important theme in reputation building activities was included. And while the involvement of faculty and staff is crucial to developing a strong academic reputation, it's possible that public relations practitioners might be focusing more on student relations.
As in any study, there are limitations depending on the research that is being conducted. Our top limitations were the regional locations of our institutes, website navigation, and the lack of information pertaining to the PR departments. This last factor led us to call several schools in order to gain the information that we needed to contact PR practitioners. Although these limitations led to certain results within our study, they also created opportunities for future research. The future studies based on our research could focus on the connections between credibility and the budgets of public and private institutes and reputation management of schools in other regions across the nation.